Melania Trump did a quick change before meeting Queen Mathilde of Belgium at the Royal Castle of Laeken on Thursday evening. Earlier in the day, the 47-year-old donned a leather skirt suit by Belgian designer Maison Ullens and Manolo Blahnik snakeskin heels to visit to a children's hospital before meeting a group of NATO spouses, including French First Lady Brigitte Macron, to tour the Magritte Museum in Brussels. And while Brigitte, 64, and a few of the other women opted to leave on what they wore to the museum, Melania slipped on an off-the-shoulder, black lace gown and scrappy stiletto sandals before rejoining the rest of the group at the royal residence. Melania was all smiles. She posed for pictures with group at the castle, which located near Brussels. However, she wasn't the only one to change her outfit. Ingrid Schullerud, whose husband is Jens Stoltenberg, Secretary-General of NATO, traded her black dress and cardigan from earlier in the day for an electric blue dress. During their visit to the castle, the group was given a tour by Queen Mathilde, who was pictured escorting them around a lush-looking garden, walking alongside Melania. Before heading to the palace, Melania and Brigitte enjoyed a private tour of the Magritte Museum, which is devoted to the works of Belgian surrealist painter René Magritte. Also there was Emin Erdogan, the devoutly Muslim wife of Tayyip Erdogan, president of Turkey. The three were joined by other NATO spouses, including Gauthier Destiny, who is married to Luxembourg's gay prime minister, and Belgian Prime Minister Charles Michel's partner, Amélie de Bédranghen. Famed for works like the 1964 self-portrait of a bowler-hatted man whose face is hidden by an apple, or the image of a pipe subtitled "Ceci n'est pas une pipe, this is not a pipe," Magritte has much to teach the world about questioning outward appearances and about self-effacement, Belgian organizers said. "You never know," museum director Michel Draget said ahead of the First Lady's visit. "Maybe Donald Trump will move from one kind of surrealism to another, thanks to Magritte's ideas." Earlier in the day, Melania visited the Queen Mathilde Children's Hospital in Brussels, where she spent time doing arts and crafts with the young patients. The 47-year-old was all smiles as she took selfies with the children, while presenting them with several gifts, including Dr. Seuss books and souvenirs from the White House. Melania was presented a bouquet of paper flowers during her visit, and she happily gave one to each child before posing for photos with them. For the visit, Melania was the picture of elegance in a leather suit, but her outfit didn't stop her from joining the children in an arts and craft project. Melania was photographed sitting down with the patients to make paper flowers together, and she carefully constructed a red flower for herself using tissue paper and a wooden skewer. The First Lady was completely focused on the children, and she was photographed squatting down and putting her arm around their backs as she spoke to them. As they toured the museum, President Trump met with France's new president, Emmanuel Macron, ahead of a NATO summit in Brussels. At their first meeting, the two men locked hands for so long that knuckles started turning white. Trump finally seemed ready to pull away, but Macron evidently wasn't. The French leader held a shake for a few seconds more. Both men's jaws seemed to clench. Macron won France's election this month by positioning himself as the anti-Trump, embracing globalization and open borders and quoting philosophers. But as a 39-year-old who has never held elected office, Macron clearly was excited about the appearance with the U.S. president, which cemented his status as a new global player.